You have to have your feet set. This Pelicans player does not have his feet set. Now, Anthony Davis is blocking his feet, but look at his left foot right there. See how his left foot wasn't set? So now you're not getting outward. Like, look at this, and you can't guard this screen, and it's a disaster. What is Brandon Ingram doing here? Like, what are you doing? You're guarding the ball. Why does Brandon Ingram just stop? Look at this. Why does Brandon Ingram just stop guarding the ball? So now he gets beat. That draws a double. Get organized in transition. If this player is taking Anthony Davis, you got to communicate that, and C.J. McCollum's got to immediately be sprinting over here. Like, there's just no intensity right here. Look at C.J. McCollum. Are you ready to guard the corner? Like, if you're trapping Anthony Davis, you got to rotate to one pass away. This player's got to move here, okay? If a skip pass is made here, this player would rotate here. Herb Jones would then be able to come over here. Okay, but, you know, now once this pass gets made, now all of these players on the weak side of the floor are one pass away. What is Jonas Valanciunas doing? You can see him worrying about a dribble handoff. No, you're guarding the ball. The only thing you can be focused on is the ball. Look at Valanciunas here looking for that handoff. Whoops, Anthony Davis still has it. Never go up the gut of a down screen. Larry Nance needs to be chasing off Anthony Davis's hip this way. Look at how when you go up the gut, look at the angle you take. You're not able to guard Anthony Davis. Okay, so is Brandon Ingram expecting a switch on the screen? Then you got to communicate it. You can't just assume someone's switching. And if Brandon Ingram has communicated he wants to switch, and Larry Nance needs to get up so he's ready to guard. Like, somewhere the antennas get crossed. Get in a defensive stance. Get your feet set. Look at McCollum. He is not in a defensive stance. His feet aren't set. So look at this. Now he's going to be late to get out. So, I mean, that's not defense. Okay, this is a down screen. So you get attached to your man and get your arms out. But you're attached. So if he slips this, you're going with him. Look at this Pelicans player. Couldn't be more unattached. Look at Brandon Ingram. Where's the intensity? You got to get up. You got to be ready to guard. Look at Brandon Ingram. Is this showing any urgency whatsoever? Again, look at the lack of urgency. Najee Marshall, sprint over. Get your feet set in a defensive stance. Look at him jogging. If you had sprinted, you're here. Your feet are set. You can slide your feet. But now you can't. So now that draws a double team. This player's not sure if he has to come down to stop this drop-off pass. So now this player for three is wide open. Okay, so here's the thing. So right now, Jonas Valanciunas is not in your picture. He should be sprinting this way. You don't get... This player's guarding right here. You get to the nearest body. This is the nearest body. Look at Valanciunas here. Why has he been getting back down the middle? He should have been sprinting and getting... We should be seeing him here now. He's just getting back to the middle of nowhere. Okay, Valanciunas is going to have to eventually sprint over and take the ball. You've got to push this player to the corner right here. See, again, Valanciunas is going to the corner. He has no chance of getting to the corner. You can come over here and guard the ball and push this player to the corner. But that, for some reason, doesn't happen. Okay, so D'Angelo Russell beats his man, draws help at the rim. Okay, so McCollum's going to rotate. Everyone's going to rotate, but Valanciunas, you're not going back to the corner. Valanciunas has got to come up here. See, look at... You're Herb Jones and you want to play the gaps, then you need to be sprinting here. Your feet have to be set. You cannot be in the gaps here trying to help if your feet take you inward. So look. Feet taking him inward. Open three. Down screen out of a baseline, out of bounds. If you're Jonas Valanciunas, you must get attached with your arms out so this player can't curl right off it. You got to force him out here so this player can get over the screen. That is not even close to what happens. Don't lean towards the screen. You can see this Pelicans player leaning towards this ball screen right there. Look at it right there. Boom. You're going to get beat the other way every time. So the Pelicans are in drop coverage off a ball screen. If you're Larry Nance right here, you can't leave your feet. Look at Larry Nance leave his feet for what? It's a pass. So now you're never going to be able to recover back to your man. Okay, so Dyson Daniels is fighting over the top of the screen. The Pelicans are in drop coverage. So if you're Dyson Daniels here, you want to stay on D'Angelo Russell's side because you want to force him into this gap help right here where the dribble gets picked up. See, you're not forcing him into this gap help, but you're letting him pull his dribble back. So what happens now? He keeps his dribble alive, and look at how you have to guard. You're playing off your back foot now. See, look at how he's playing off his back foot. So now you're not going to be able to slide with D'Angelo Russell. If you're Larry Nance right here, the shot goes up, stop. You've got to immediately turn your body around and box out Anthony Davis. Look at how Larry Nance is trying to box him out by facing him. No. Not lean towards the screen. Look what happens. You're leaning towards the screen early. You're going to get beat the other way. That draws all kinds of help from everywhere. Defense is in scramble mode. Jonas Valanciunas does not need to have his hand in the sky here. Show your hands wide so you're ready to slide. You're not ready to slide your feet here. So look at Anthony Davis going to make the slightest dribble here, and you're already having to backpedal to show your hands wide now. Well, now you're not in a defensive stance anymore because your feet aren't set and you're just backpedaling. So now that allows Anthony Davis into the lane, forces you to leave your feet to contest, and an easy offensive rebound. What is Jonas Valanciunas doing here? The Pelicans are switching this screen. So you need to be up here ready to guard Anthony Davis. Like, Valanciunas is standing in no man's land. Are you ready to guard Anthony Davis now? No. DJ McCollum has to be calculated when he gambles here. You've got to pretty much know you're getting this ball. Because if you, like, this is a 50-50 ball at best. So the fact that you went for this and now you don't get it, like, the repercussions are it's a 4-on-3 and the Lakers are scoring. If you're in drop coverage here, it is absolutely imperative that Larry Nance stays underneath the ball and this player can't turn the corner on him. If this player Austin Reeves turns the corner, like, you're done. Can't lean towards the screen. Look at this Pelicans player leaning towards the screen early, so now you're beat the other way. See, if you're Brandon Ingram, you're doing a great job battling for post position with Rui Hachimura, but he's going to lose the ball here. Okay, stop. So that does not mean that you don't need to get right back up and battle for real estate. Look at Ingram here. See how he's playing off? And now you're just giving Rui Hachimura space, and it's just now it's right in the lane.